Welcome back, West Texas. I'm here now with that second full forecast of the night, showing you these current temperatures because we are starting to cool down. We had pretty warm day temperatures getting up to the upper 70s, but it's pretty nice already. 60 degrees right now in San Angelo, as well as in Abilene. Many places already in the 50s, but you see Eastland over here, first place to get down to the 40s, 44 degrees over there, and everyone else is going to follow their lead and continue to cool down as we get through tonight. Temperatures getting to the upper 30s, still lower 40s for just about everyone. You see 39 degrees here in San Angelo, 41 in Abilene, 39 degrees over here in Eastland, 37 down here in Junction. So it is going to be a fairly chilly night, but at least it won't be below freezing for anybody. So over these next couple of days, we're going to see some pretty extreme heat getting up into the 80s on Wednesday and Thursday. But because of that, we're also going to see some elevated fire conditions. We've got that heat. We've got that low humidity under 20%. Winds are going to be gusting up to 30, maybe even 40 miles per hour. But that will end briefly once we get into Thursday night and Friday. There will be a cold front that will cool down Thursday night temperatures as well as Friday temperatures. You see, we'll barely even get to 70 degrees, but the weekend will again warm up and we'll see a much nicer time. So that fire is going to be so dangerous because we have a very extreme drought happening throughout all of West Texas, particularly in the Big Country. The Concho Valley only getting up to a severe drought, but the Big Country as of late getting into an extreme and even an exceptional drought and some of these northwestern corners as we get towards the edge of Texas, moving towards New Mexico. So I've got the relative humidity to show you just exactly how dry it's going to be. We've got this big, massive dry here with this white purplish color. And as we continue through Wednesday, that dry air is going to move its way eastward. We're going to have a new pocket of dry air work its way in while we still have that air coming in from our southeast. You see how fast these winds are moving coming off the mountains. Now, as we continue into Thursday, we'll have a low pressure system that is going to appear off of the mountains, and it's going to have that front that's associated with it. It's also got a lot of moisture that's going to be coming with it as well. But I do want to clarify that moisture does not mean that we're going to be seeing some rain. It's just going to make our atmosphere just much less dry. So it's going to condense that dry pocket and push it out of the way. And then we'll see that moisture come through as we get into Friday, which is what's going to help cool our temperatures down and get us away from that fire risk. But it is going to come back as we get into the weekend. High pressure is going to move back into our area as we get into Saturday. It's going to bring in some more of those lighter but still fairly strong winds. And you see we get some more of that brown and that white and those purple colors, which means we're going to have very dry air. It could lead us to see more fire risk as we get into Saturday and the rest of the weekend. Now, because of all of this fire risk, much of the western half of Texas does have a burn ban in place, including 19 counties here in West Texas, from all the way up to Throckmorton, all the way down here to Kimball, and even Crockett County containing Ozona. So make sure you take a look for your county, see if you have a burn ban in effect. If you do, even if you don't, you should avoid starting a fire again, because any fire can quickly become an out of control one. So we've got these nice couple of days in the 80s, which are great for us, but not exactly so for the earth. We're going to cool down briefly on Friday, continuing into the weekend. We will warm up, see some stronger winds. There is another system that we could be seeing on Monday that is showing that it could bring us some rain, but because that's so far away, I will continue to track that as we get closer to date and that rain chance gets a lot more definitive.